So I got something to show you guys. So let's run outside in the cold for a minute. So I know this is what everyone's dealing with right now, this bright sunny days. Even in the sun, it definitely feels better being outside in the cold, but it gets bright. You get that glare shining over the yard, over the fields, the countryside when you're driving your car. So window tint definitely does help cut back on some of that glare. But window tinter, I want to show you some of the things that we're dealing with as well. So let's go inside the shop. I was trying to be proactive and turn the heat on inside so I can come out here and have to totally freeze. But I just recorded the whole video and I forgot to turn my mic on. So, oh well. So a lot of people ask me, Wayne, what do you use? Are you just using soap, or what are you using to install the window tint? I use some stuff called Pre-Tack and Tint Tack from my distributor. This is what I use to clean the window, and this is what I use to install the window film. Now this has like an alcohol, linen, and different things like that. So typically what I start off with a scrubby, and then I razor blade and squeegee the windows with this. Now, in the summertime, I usually use about 2 ounces to apply the film solution. In the wintertime, I'm cutting it back because I definitely want it to dry sooner. And that's one of the issues that we deal with in the winter. So in the summertime, you mix your solution, you get it all good to go, you're squeezing your window, and then you can, you run over it a few times, your mixture doesn't move, you roll the window up, you finish off the rest of it, and then pretty much I can get the whole car done and sit it outside, and I kind of let Mother Nature do its work, meaning I rely on the heat shining on the window to help, evaporate the water moisture layer that's in between the glass and the film. So basically I'll put it out there. If it's 70, 80, 90, I'll tell people don't worry about it, park it outside in your driveway, just do your normal things, leave the window up, and you don't have to worry about it. Now it's harder. Now I got to cut back on the film solution because I want it to dry quicker. So a lot of people are asking me, what's the window? I'm getting moisture bubbles and stuff like that. Window tinters deal with a lot in the winter because we're really trying to squeegee as much moisture out of your install that we can. But it's it's hard. It's impossible to get every little drip out. So what I typically do from the winter compared to the summer is I'll go over that window like even a few more times. I'm like squeegeeing. You'll be surprised how freaking tired your arms can get with a few passes of just trying to go over it with the squeegee. So then when you're looking on the outside of your window, when I pull your car outside in the winter, you're looking, you can see some of the blotchiness and the moisture in the glass, but that's because the solution is a fine layer of solution that's still in there. So it's harder because I can't just rely on Mother Nature to heat that glass up and evaporate it like in a day or so. So it's a little more difficult because it might take, even like a week and a half or something to get some of the moisture bubbles to fully evaporate, So people are kind of looking at that and they're saying, I got moisture. I'm just trying to say, be patient, give it time because it's really cold outside and the moisture just cannot evaporate as quick as it would in the summer. But like I just showed you, you don't want to typically just hesitate from not getting your window tinted at all because you can still benefit from having your windows tinted in the wintertime. Like I said, that glare is ridiculous right now. I know people always throw their sunglasses on, but it's still nice to have the window film break down the light that's coming into the vehicle because it's going to make it easier for your eyes. It's going to make it easier for you to see what's going on out there on the road. Like I said, if you do a 20% film, it's going to let 20% of the light in. You know what I mean? So it will block out a lot of that glare that you're getting riding down the road. So it's one of those things like some people don't realize it until they have it. And it seems like all of you that have it, you realize it and you're like, I can't live without it. But the people that typically are still living in the fishbowl life, they don't really realize kind of what they're missing. So, and also the film acts as an insulator. The film helps to keep a little bit of the heat inside the vehicle compared to just having an ice cold glass. The window film acts as an insulator. I'm not going to get all technical because I don't really know all that stuff. I try to keep it simple. But in the wintertime, tinters, we're struggling. We're trying to deal with it, but we want to keep you guys happy and want to have your cars looking good too. So that's one of the things that we kind of deal with, on a regular basis. So if you want to get your windows tinted, I would advise still to go ahead, you know, get them tinted. Don't hesitate. Don't just put it off because, oh, it's wintertime. Because like I said, you can benefit from having your windows tinted in the winter just as much as you can from the summer. In the summer, it's going to reduce the sun. It's going to help, you know, block the heat. In the wintertime, it's going to reduce a lot of the glare, the sun, and it will help insulate your car to keep it warm. I've had people come up to me and say, man, it feels like my car is just staying warmer, because it does, and it takes less strain off your AC in the summer, and your heater might not run as much. You know, I'm not going to say 100%, but it just helps act as an insulator. So hopefully you might have learned a little something from this video. I got to give a shout out to my buddy Jesse. He just got at Highlander Motorsports, just got the IMPALA back on the road. Had a wheel bearing that was bad, so he hooked me up today and got me back on the road. So good looking out, Jesse, for that. I hope you guys learned a little bit of something extra about window tinting and kind of what goes on. I always have a lot of people ask me what do I use to install the film, so maybe they have like a little bit of insight on that. It's cold outside. I'm about to go back inside. I hope you guys subscribe, like, share, help your boy out. I got more stuff coming on the way, so stay tuned. All right, peace.